This hits different. Welcome to Candid Conversations with Devin and Danielle, where it's real, unfiltered, and unapologetic. Deep conversations with an occasional twist. And when the night falls, Candid Combos with Danielle. After a long day, just looking to unwind, pillow talk, happy hour, vibes, shoes off, wigs off, drinks poured, no pressure, no filters, just real talk, mask off, late night thoughts, 2 shows, 1 vibe, candid conversations and candid combos. Tap in and stay in the conversations.
Welcome to the conversation. Candid Conversations with Danielle and Devin. Danielle and Luke. Real story. Real stories. Real conversations. Candid Conversations. Candid Conversations. Let's go.
I'm sorry. And wait, boy. Oh no.
Yeah. Welcome to the conversation. Candid Conversations with Danielle and Devin. Danielle and Luke. Real story. Real stories. Real conversations. Candid Conversations. Candid Conversations. Let's go.
All right.
What's going on?
Okay. Welcome to Candid Conversations.
With Devin.
And Danielle. Did you forget you were starting us off?
You didn't tell me I was starting this off, so I didn't know.
2 months ago.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you?
Man, working hard.
What you been up to? Like, doing what?
Trying to get this condo together. This has been a work in progress, to say the least. With all the travel and in and out, trying to get this plumbing stuff taken care of and everything put together and put up. It's been a lot of work. A lot more than I expected, unfortunately.
But it feels good to just do it, though, right?
No, this has been truly frustrating, to be honest. When they came in and measured, they put the sinks and stuff where they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of the plumbing is off. So it's been a nightmare trying to make everything work. A lot of back and forth trips to Home Depot and Lowe's, and what should have been a couple hours worth of work is where it's been a couple weeks worth of work. So it's been a long, tedious process. So.
But you do have sinks, though, right?
Yeah, I have 3 of the 5 sinks working currently.
Okay. Well, you know, it's nothing but the top that's coming up. You know, I'm over here rearranging my frames while you're talking.
got it.
All right. And what? It's now summertime, so school's out.
School is out.
How's that going thus far?
I mean, still busy. My daughter still has cheerleading and all that great stuff. So, and of course, she's turns 15 next week, so she wants to learn to drive. And so, yeah, busy. Said busy work.
Easy.
Planning her
Woo!
birthday, driving, working on the house, organizing, fixing stuff, putting stuff together. Busy.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, over here in my end, I've been trying to increase my working out regimen. Yes. And so my gym has this new machine. Trying to see if I'm able to pull it up. But it's like the elliptical, but your legs are, especially instead of doing this, you're doing this.
Okay.
That kicked my butt. Either I went too hard or what. I get excited and I was just into it. So
Understandable.
the butt cheeks, inner thighs, just little, they talking to me. They're like, we are here.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So did anything funny happen to you? Anything just random?
No, no funny, no random. Just work.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I have Candid Combos, which is like the, after dark segment or show that we, of Candid Conversations. And so I wrote a new song. It's like a minute long, but you won't be on screen. So I want your honest feedback, okay?
Okay.
Because we're going to keep it 100, right? You know it.
I'm listening.
Okay. So many windows. FYI, everyone, I am not in the she shed. I'm actually in the Z bedroom. So I don't have my multiple screens that I normally have. And let's remove us. Okay. Just mute yourself and we'll just play. I'll play the music. All right. Here we go. It's for Candid Combos.
They said beauty had one look, one standard, one story. But then I walked in. No hair, no hiding, no permission needed. Just confidence, conversation, and a woman finally owning the room she was always meant to stand in. New energy, new chapter, new light. Used to feel invisible, now I glow all night. Soft smile, strong presence, watch the mood shift. Walked through the pain and turned it into this. I don't fit the mold and I'm not trying to. I made peace with the mirror and finally broke through. Every scar became strength, every silence got louder. Now I speak for the ones still rebuilding their power. Welcome to Candid Convos. Welcome to the era of being fully seen. 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 Welcome to Candid Convos.
Okay. You have to unmute yourself.
Sounds good.
But it was low for you though?
It's definitely low.
Because it was blasting. Okay, we'll have to fix that. We'll look into that later. Thank you. So of course, I'm gonna chop it up.
You got talent. You got talent.
Hey. Okay, that was it. That was my dance. Okay, so thank you very much. So I'm like, you know what? If anyone's gonna tell me how it is, it's going to be who? Yeah, that part. Because you would clock it. All right, so today is Thursday, May 28th, 2026. My brother. My brother.
What's going on with your glasses?
I'm sorry?
What's going on with your glasses?
I'm able to see out of them.
Down
They're
here?
what? My face is getting smaller.
You can tighten the temples up, man.
No, you
Looks
can't.
like you've been out in the sun. Yeah, you can. Your nose all burnt.
My nose is burnt. I think it's you. It's you because you can't hear and see. So, and speaking of age,
Your nose look like it's burnt. You look like you off of what's this Throwback Thursdays? Humpty Dance.
Yes. No.
Your nose got this discoloration going on.
Okay, let me fix it. Hold on. I have it warm. It's set on warm. I don't know how to fix it.
So now I'm gonna do my dance.
Do the Humpty Hump. Okay, let me try to fix it really quick.
Oh, good. What's
I was gonna tell Echo to play Humpty Hump. It's not all good. I don't want to have a little nose. They call me Humpty. No, I don't want that. They call me Humpty. I don't want that. Okay, but anyway, whatever. So as I was saying, today is Thursday, May 28th, 2026, and today's topic is Throwback Thursday. Okay. Basically, before the hard boom of social media, what was it like for us? So I'm going to let you go first. What was it like for you growing up? Let's talk about house phones.
What about house phones? Like,
what are they?
I mean, I was sheltered, so my mom didn't really allow a whole lot of social engagement, interaction. We wasn't getting phone calls. So I mean, it's obviously completely different. You know, these kids have technology in the palm of their hands, so they're on the phones, on FaceTime, on social media all day long, all the time. Especially my little one, she lives on FaceTime. I don't think her phone ever is off of FaceTime.
I'm actually not on FaceTime right now. Thank you.
That'll be a first.
That's so funny.
That'll be a first. Every time I see her, she's on FaceTime. She got the phone posted up against something, video chatting with somebody. So, but
Well,
yeah,
dang.
growing up, definitely none of that. There was no such thing as video chatting. And like I said, my mom didn't even really let us just use the phone. We definitely wasn't fit to be sitting up holding the phone for no hours and hours and hours at a time. I think it's probably part of my challenge today. Like I never was a phone person because phones wasn't
Hmm.
one of those things. So I think people be expecting me to sit around and have hour long conversations. And like I didn't grow up having hour long conversations. You got 10 minutes and you got to get off the phone because you tied up the
10
line.
minutes.
If you was lucky, you got 10 minutes because again, you tying up the line, you tying up the phone line. So yeah, we wasn't sitting around on the phone. You had company. You went outside and played. You could sit on the phone. That's my experience. There was no social media, so that wasn't even an option until I was a young adult. So,
Right. Okay. So if I knew that your daughter was going to be in the room, I would have had like a little game for her. But do people still do you know they still pass notes in class, or do they use their phones?
they use their phones. Who would be passing notes when you can just text somebody?
So they will never know the whole check yes, check no, writing it out. Okay. All right. Okay. Did you ride a bike? I mean, did you go outside? Were you outside until the streetlights came on? Were you
Absolutely,
recording songs on the radio?
absolutely. Did all of that.
Okay. Okay. I need more feedback. Like in the early 80s, what were you doing?
We was outside. We got put outside. I mean, it just kind of depends on what we talk about. Obviously, we went to school. You got out of school. You came home. You did your got changed out of your school clothes, put on your play clothes. You did your homework. If you was lucky and it wasn't too late, you got to go outside for a little bit, play until dinner time. Then you came in. You ate dinner. You took a bath. Got ready for bed. You watched TV until it was bedtime. That was our life.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Summertime, you got put outside in the morning and you didn't get to come back in until night. And if you came in before then you were stuck in the house while everybody else was outside. So we froze a gallon of water and sat it on the porch and drank it while it unthawed all day long. And we played outside. We hung out on the porch because we didn't want to go in the house. We didn't want to have to stay in the house. I mean, we were outside kids, for real. And there was five of
Wow.
us, so we were outside.
Mm,
My brother and uncle, they were different. So my brother
okay.
primarily stayed on the porch to himself, while my sister and my aunt and I we played with other kids in the neighborhood. I don't know what my uncle was doing. He was always getting in trouble doing something wrong. So
Okay. Oh. So you had a block of ice basically, and you just waited for it to melt so you could have some water.
where you drank out of the water hose.
I did that a couple times. Okay. All right.
You had to let the water hose run because it would come out hot.
Yes. 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 Okay. Well, back in my day, I was like at summer camp. Here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go. Okay,
we
listen.
old folks. We didn't have summer camp. That's bougie people stuff.
That's not bougie people. That's
Bougie
not
people.
bougie people. No. But
That
you
was
have to keep
upper.
in mind,
That was them upper crust folks.
but okay, but Devin, you have to keep in mind that I was basically the only child. My brother's 10 years older than I am.
You was upper crusted, so I understand.
Anyway, so I had summer camp, and so I'll get dropped off at 8 o'clock and then picked up by 3 or 4.
Okay.
Come back to the
What
house.
what did you do at camp?
You sound so enthused and okay.
I'm
Well,
interested. I mean, we didn't have camps. We just had other kids outside to play with. So, what did you guys do at camp? What did the upper echelon do? The upper crusts.
we went to the apple farm,
The apple farm.
Wet and Wild, Great America, which is also Six Flags.
Okay.
What's that? What's the medieval times? The pool.
Fun
Yeah.
times.
Just normal
y'all,
stuff.
Y'all was out there living your best life. That's not normal stuff for us. Normal for us was climbing trees, playing
You
in
climbed a
dirt.
tree?
Absolutely, we climb trees all the time. Running around, playing hide and seek.
Wait.
tag,
So
jump
like, do you have like a rope or
hopscotch.
something?
What?
Did you have a rope?
No. You climb tree branches. What you mean?
Did you put Vaseline on your legs and arms so you won't have
No.
what? The girls too?
Everybody climbing trees.
No, we didn't do any of that. Lip gloss
Yeah.
by Fenty. Lip
Yeah,
gloss
we have
by
Vaseline.
Fenty. Yep. But I really didn't want to go to camp. So if I didn't want to go, I would just hang out at the pool with my friends, and that's it. Listen to In Vogue and ABC.
You got to hang out at the pool with your friends?
Wait, so y'all didn't have a pool?
No, we didn't have no pool, man. We got a basketball court.
Slip and slide. Oh, you're in the city. That's why you were in. Okay, city. See, this is why we have that. This whole little.
Even in the outskirts, we didn't have no pools. Nobody had no pool. Not in Michigan.
I was in Chicago. I was in Illinois. We had pools.
Not in Michigan. We didn't have no pools. I don't even know nobody that had a pool. I can't remember a pool. The only place there was a pool was at school.
See, our schools didn't have it. The city schools had pools for the city kids, but not for us.
Yeah, no, there was no pools. I don't recall pools.
So what did you do? Okay, the why. Okay. What about like softball or basketball, baseball, football, like any No.
No. We played at the park, man. It was free.
So you didn't have like a summer like football team?
No.
Like for us, for cheer and dance, we had camps.
No. We was poor. We didn't do none of that. We played in the park. We didn't do none of that. We was in the house while my mom was at that. You didn't go outside. So my mom was off work.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, but what about like the mall? Let's go to like preteens.
No, we didn't get to go to the mall. No. And do what?
Walk around and be fast?
Yeah, no, my mom wasn't having none of that. My mom wasn't having none of that. I can think maybe once or twice in high school.
Okay. What grade or age?
I would have to say 9th grade because I left home in 10th grade, 11th grade.
That's right. That still blows my mind.
Yeah, my mom wasn't having none of that. No parts of walking around at the mall. I think we went to the mall, like, again, probably once or twice in the afternoon when she was in the mall, like I do my kids. You know, you can walk around, but I'm here. seeing
So,
you.
so when your daughter is at the mall, you have to be there. You can't just drop her
Absolutely.
off and come back.
Not at all. We don't let no teenagers be walking around random doing nothing. Mm-mm.
Okay. So when we went to the mall, we walked around, but we also shopped too. No. Did
I
you
mean,
have friends that?
like yesterday, I let her go to the little outlet. I sat outside in the truck while her and her
Okay.
little friend went in their little couple stores that they was looking for outfit. But no, we didn't get to walk around in the mall.
So you were outside climbing trees, drinking water from a gallon that was frozen and the water hose.
That was my childhood for sure.
Okay, so what did you let's okay, what did you have for lunch? Like how was lunch?
We had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches,
Okay. Okay.
or I ain't never been a bologna kid. Hot dogs,
Mm-mm.
we had hot dogs. They just
Okay.
call it hot dogs now. We had
Okay.
noodles.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, bologna and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we had. Hot
Okay.
dog, pork and beans, spaghettios.
All right, let's go into 94, 95, 96. So at this time, I
High
was
school.
okay, but you were already on your own now.
I was in high school.
Okay, so do you remember the little small AOL disc?
Mhm.
Did you use AOL?
No, I ain't had no internet, man.
No, it was dial up.
I didn't have no internet. I was
No,
a poor high
telephone.
school kid. I was a poor high school kid working and going to school. We didn't have no internet. I didn't have no internet of no sorts.
Telephone though, because I mean you have to have a telephone, right? Because at that age you could qualify to get like okay. Did you have a pager?
No, I didn't have a pager.
So if somebody wanted to get in contact with Devin, how would they contact you?
They couldn't
Like,
even.
hey,
I was at school or at work. I went to school from 7:45 to 11:45. I worked. I did. Uh, I worked at the elementary school as a mentor from I say noon to like 2:30, and then I was at work from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Got off work at 10 o'clock, went home, took a shower, went to bed, got up and did it all over again. I worked on Saturday morning to make up my hours so I would have a full 40 hours a week, and then I hung
mm-hmm.
out with my friends Saturday night, church on Sunday, start the week all over again.
It's like, okay, okay, all right. Well, dang, I'm sorry. Okay, well, let me go a little further. What about were you on Black Planet Yahoo chat rooms like towards 99?
Wasn't in no chat room, so I was on Black Planet. I was an adult at that point, so yeah,
Yeah, you
it was
were.
Black Planet, MySpace.
Okay, okay. Do you miss it?
Do I miss it? It ain't no different than Facebook. Facebook dating, it's the same stuff. It's just a different name.
Okay, so when I was in college, we used to like burn all the CDs with like LimeWire, Napster. Did you all do that?
I don't even know what that is.
Stop! I'm sorry, I scared the dog. What? I know you're lying.
Oh, not. What is that?
You know what Napster and Lime. I'm so sorry to be loud. I'm trying to hurry up. Napster.
No, what's that? That was a
Okay.
legit question. What is that?
Oh, you're serious. You're
I'm
serious.
serious.
Damn, okay, so Napster's it was like a now we will call it an app. You download it and you're able to like Google songs, download the songs illegally, and then burn them on your CDs.
Yeah, I didn't do none of that. So
Are you serious?
I'm
And
serious.
I hate to admit this. I mean, I definitely did it. But being in that industry, I get it why they have all the rules now because why am I giving you music when you could just go ahead and just download it for free and then how am I getting paid? So you don't remember that?
I mean, again, I get it. People did it, but I had a big old book full of CDs, and I bought all of my CDs.
Okay, see that's the bougie part then. Boom. I didn't buy my CDs.
I
I was
mean,
in my dorm.
I ain't had no other way. I didn't know no other way. So you wanted to listen to something, you bought it.
The whole album.
The whole album, Jagged Edge, New Edition, Cut Close, SWV. I had all of them. I can still picture
Okay.
the red Jagged Edge CD because that's what I played probably the most.
Okay, so
The
you just
DMX,
unlocked something. Okay, you
DMX,
unlocked something. DMX.
DMX, Eminem, Nas, Jay Z.
Okay, so now you're in the 2000s now though.
Mm-hmm. That's when I was listening to music.
Okay.
I graduated
Okay.
in '97. That's when I had my own car because that's really the only place I listen to music. It's
What's
in
in
the
your
car.
car? Okay, tell the people what kind of car did you have back in 1997?
In '97,
Yes,
I
97. One nine,
had. I mean,
not
it
seven.
depends on what part of '97. I
The
had.
car, your main car. Let's just say your main car, the car, your favorite car.
That's why I said I graduated in '97. So I
Okay.
went to the military.
Thank you for your
So
services.
I had a Mercury Tracer, which is the same as a Ford Escort, and then I got bougie, and I bought me a '98 Chevy Extreme. So I got my little first little check from the Air Force. I went to Yates Pontiac GMC.
Mm-hmm.
Got my little step side truck off the lot.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Back when you
All
could
right.
actually have a $240 car note instead of this $1,440 car note.
Jesus.
Man, it's real back then, boy.
Okay. So did you are okay at that time? Did you have the tape deck in your car or actually a CD player?
No, I had a CD player.
It was already in there, or did you have to actually put one
No,
in
it was
there,
already in
install
there.
one?
Nope.
Okay.
I had a '98. It had a CD player in it.
Okay. And you did go to the mall because you bought CDs.
Mm, not necessarily. We had music stores back then.
That's what I'm talking about.
You didn't have to go to the mall. And actually, I didn't go any. I went to the. I was in the military, so I went to the BX. I never went to the
Okay.
mall.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
bought everything at the BX.
Okay.
The basics change. I had my little stars card. Swipe.
Well, you throw me for a loop because seriously, like my whole outline, you're like, nah, we didn't have that. Nope. 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 Okay. All right. Let's go with a little further on. Since we didn't have social media like they have today, do you feel like friendships are more genuine now, or were they more genuine back in the day?
I think kids are kids. I think you build relationships. Relationships get broken. Um, I don't think our friendships were any more genuine. Just watching my kids. I mean, my kids grew up with my girls anyway. I don't know my son. I don't know. He never really had friends like that. It's an interesting kid thinking about it. But my daughters, their friends have been their friends. My girls grew up. My oldest daughter, she had her friends through middle school, high school. I mean, I think she still keep in contact with some of them, but I mean, obviously they grew up and went separate directions and did different things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know Destiny, she still keep up with her friends. I think she do a better job of keeping up with her friends because they have the technology to do so. I still wonder about some of the kids that I went to school with, Tiffany and Stephen Herring, Steve. Like I had some friends that if I had phones back then, we we probably would have kept up with each other.
But question, did you have a phone book with you?
A
Like,
phone
did
book.
you like a phone book, not the yellow pages, woo, but like the phone book. So when you want to get someone's number, take out your pocket.
Yeah, we had a phone book. We wrote every. I used to all everybody write down everybody's phone number, their
Yeah.
mama's names, their birthdays, address, all that stuff was in the book.
Okay. So you could have kept up with your other.
No, it was different because again, when you change schools and stuff happen, life happens.
Okay.
Hold
Got
for me
you.
one moment, please.
Absolutely. Okay. So while we are on hold, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. But watch him actually come back before I even start the commercial break. Just so funny. Okay, let's be real. Yes, I'm bald by choice, and I'm okay with that. Because this right here is confidence. This is me starting over on my terms. Every look you see isn't about having hair. It's about creating a look that makes you feel like you again. And one thing about me, I'm going to make it look easy. I don't care if it's... Okay, he gave me the look like, what are you doing? All right, we're back. Can't hear you, but that's cool.
Because I was on the phone.
I thought you needed a moment. Okay, all right. Okay, so anyway, where were we?
I said we were working.
Okay, all right. Okay, so did people socially genuine, personal? Okay. Did you? Okay. Do you think that you enjoyed moments more than now? Because now everyone is like,
Everybody is what?
with their phone. Are you living in the moment? And don't you start with me. Are you living in the moment, or are you like? Do you feel like things were more genuine back then, and you were actually experiencing things and enjoying it, versus now you're enjoying it, but you're also your own camera person?
Do I feel like we live in the moment now versus back then?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think we lived in the moment back then. Everything is distracting now. Phones keep you occupied with a ton of different things that
Mm.
previously didn't exist or happen.
Okay. What was your very first cell phone? Throwback
That's
Thursday.
Nokia,
Throwback. Nokia. What color?
gray, so a little block
Okay.
phone. Look like
Okay.
a remote.
Yes. Do you remember the phones before Nokia? The big block ones?
I mean, I remember my grandmother having a car phone, cell phone type thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, little bougie. So Granny had a car phone
Hmm.
with a cord and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's serious. That was serious. That was serious. Okay. Well, my granny, she had a cell phone, but it was portable, so she could take it with her. And the charger was like an old school Sega Genesis or whatever. Okay. All right. So if each decade of your life had a soundtrack, what songs or artists would represent it and why? So for the 70s, since you were in the 70s,
I was born in '79. I don't have no clue.
I just wanted to put that, I just want to dig in it.
Extra.
and is and is and is. Yes, it and is. Okay. All right. What about the 80s?
In the '80s, I would say Punky Brewster.
I said soundtrack, but okay, we could go to the shows. Punky Brewster. Okay.
Brewster. She had her little soundtrack.
I actually used to dress myself like her. First grade, Punky Brewster. Okay, so since you brought up Punky, what about like movies or TV shows from the 80s?
I mean, I was watching cartoons in the '80s, so I watched Heathcliff,
Wow.
Transformers, He-Man,
Transformers.
She-Ra,
Yes. G.I. Joe?
Garfield.
Or was that 90s?
I wasn't a G.I. Joe person. I've never been a violent type person. I think the most, like I said, the Transformers was probably the most violent, and He-Man too,
Okay.
because you had the Skeletor. But I watched Heathcliff and Garfield.
But what was your show when you're like, you know what, it's 4:30. I need to go in. I need to watch this cartoon. What was your show?
Heathcliff.
It was Heathcliff. Okay.
Yeah.
Thundercats.
I came home and watched Heathcliff every day, and then I went outside and played basketball.
And I bet you like Heathcliff because you had basically two shows in one, right? With Riff Raff.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Rick Life, but yeah.
Wait, Devin. Okay. Oh gosh. How do you watch Heathcliff and not watch? Anyway, so the questions that I asked you, can you also kind of pick that off me?
You're away from the mic. I can't hear you. Oh, yeah.
What about now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the questions that I ask you, can you piggyback off of them and bounce them back to me so you're not just the only one talking?
So, what was childhood like growing up for you, Danielle?
Okay, we're at the music. Okay, so in the 80s,
Okay.
Whitney Houston. Late 80s. Oh, and Janet Jackson. What's up, Janet? Okay, yeah, and Whitney. Yeah, so I was a heavy Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson. I have a video of graduating from kindergarten. I had pigtails, braids going down, and we're singing I Believe the Children, and I was just into it. I hope no one ever comes out with that. Another memory that was unlocked just now. Okay. Okay, so you did the 90s, 2000s. You already said Eminem. No, you said DMX, right?
Yeah, DMX.
Okay. Okay. All right. So for me, in the 90s and 2000s. Okay, in the 90s. I'm just going to throw it out there. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, O-Town, Linkin Park, Aaliyah, Brandy, Monica, Jagged Edge, Counting Crows, Green Day, Metallica. Are you laughing?
Oh, I'm listening.
Okay. So when I used to listen to all that stuff, my parents were concerned. They were like, Danny, do you know any black people music? And I'm like, I do. Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson. And so I used to buy all these magazines, like the teen magazines. And every time we travel, my mom would be like, Danielle, why don't we just get a Right On? Let's get a Right On magazine. Why don't you read Jet? Here, read a Jet magazine. Because I would read everything else. Oh, Britney Spears. Like that was my man. That was my era back then. That was my era. And for the 2000s, like hands down, Destiny's Child. Hands down. Destiny's Child. But I always loved like lyrics. So if they were deep, I was here for it. Okay. We are almost done. So we did TV shows. Okay, so was there any character from like Martin, A Different World, Moesha, Family Matters, Soul Food, Friday, ATL, Love Jones, The Wood, BET, 106 and Park, any of those characters from those shows, did they have any kind of impact on your life or yeah?
No. I've never been influenced by TV or characters or people for that standpoint. I mean, I watch some of those shows occasionally, but I've never really. I've watched more TV in the last 5 years than I probably watched in the 25 years previously. I've never been a TV person. I've always been a work person. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't. I mean, we were outside as young kids, as a teenager up until from I would say from 15 to 35. I worked. That's what I did. I worked. I went to school and worked. So I didn't watch a lot of TV. Um, I know
Okay.
like fifth grade, sixth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade. Probably watched The Simpsons. I watched Saved by the Bell.
Okay. Okay.
Um, occasionally got to catch like 106 in Park.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But you were
but
older then, much older then. Like
yeah, like I
you had a whole
said,
family.
yeah, like I didn't get to watch TV, so I worked. I worked, went to school and worked.
Okay.
How about you?
I what?
I said, how about you?
I heard that part. I already forgot. I'm already on the next question. Um, I did everything. I was outside. I was inside. TV wise, TGIF, hands down. Full House, Family Matters, but A Different World really hit home. Especially with my parents, my dad being a Q dog, my mom and my aunt Z5Bs. And so I grew up around that. I grew up around that. So, and if I stayed in Illinois, I probably would have went to a HBCU. But when we moved here to Georgia, it was a culture shock. So instead of going to a HBCU, I ended up going somewhere else. That's the whole nother story. Okay. All right. Okay, so if we had the exact same internet and technology back in those decades, how do you think we would have been? Like with the social media culture, viral moments, influencer lifestyles. Shout out to Rihanna with Fenty. This is glass. Lip gloss. Online dating, streaming, TikTok.
I mean, I think we would be the same as this current generation. Screwed up, personally.
Davin, you Okay, listen, everyone. Everything that we say is alleged. All opinions. It's you know.
There are
It's,
opinions, and my opinion
okay,
is this generation is screwed up. And the generation prior to them was screwed up too.
that's us. I mean, me.
No, no,
Which
it's
one
a
are you
whole
talking about?
generation in between. It's a whole generation.
Oh yeah, my nephews. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of old.
No,
You old.
no. I know
You
I'm old.
old.
I'm old. I'm old.
You old.
I'm finer.
Again, you got
Don't do me.
you got three generations.
I know. Okay.
Like you're generation four. Like
Okay. So, what are
we
you
got
considering?
Dinah's generation, we got Destiny's generation, and then we got Tay and Georgia's generation. You way after that, man.
So, are you a millennial?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me hurry up. Okay. Closing segment. Closing. 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 You okay? I know you. I know you have a lot going on. I know.
What's up?
Okay. So, how do we see the internet evolving in the future? Like, do you think AI is taking over creative spaces, more virtual relationships, less privacy, faster communication, digital overload, or whether people will crave real connection again? How do you see the internet evolving in the future?
I see the internet crashing with
Ooh,
AI.
explain.
AI is only as good as the information put into it, and the more information that's put out there, the worse it becomes, the less reliable it becomes. So
Okay.
AI is unfortunately like its own worst enemy. So
Well, I know a professor who teaches at a well-known university, and he had to fail three, no, two or three students because they use AI for every single test.
a lot of people do, but that's the thing. Like I said, it only gets worse.
Okay, well, that's perfect. So you went into my follow-up question. Is social media helping or hurting people? What do you think the next generation will experience? And what do you miss most about life before social media?
What do I miss about social media?
No, what do you miss about life before social media?
Mm, I can't. I don't know. I would say that I feel like we have still have genuine connections.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we have the ability to actually have more and more connections than we did previously. So for me, I don't think that's a bad thing or a negative thing. I think technology has advanced and allowed us to do a lot of things that we couldn't previously do. So I don't have an issue with technology from that standpoint. Um,
Okay, so you don't miss anything besides, I mean, like you were outside more, or like if you didn't have social media right now, so you're on your phone. So if you didn't have it right now, like what would you miss the most?
well, right now I'm working, so I ain't no social media. I
Well,
gotta,
that's what
I
I'm
gotta,
saying. That counts as social media though. For
I
this
got, I
topic, it
got, I
does.
got a, I got a investor asking me for leases, so I'm sending him
Fun.
leases. But
Okay. All right.
um, I don't like I said. For me, I think I can't say that I miss anything. I think technology has given us access to so much more than we had access to. Um,
Call in here. Mm-hmm.
I just
Oop, put it.
I don't know. Like I said, to me, I don't know if we have. I think there's a lot less, and so it's kind of a catch-22 because it's a double-edged sword. I feel like technology is so relevant that we have access to more information, but I think people lack the intellect. I think everybody is so quick to look up everything that most people don't retain most things. So I think that is one of the downfalls of technology in today's society. I think people are easily distracted and overwhelmed. I think,
Pause. Pause. Again, the question: what do you miss the most?
and that's what I'm
So
telling you. I miss
retention.
the intellectual conversations and and information. I like I said, I grew up in that day and age of encyclopedia. We learned,
Mm.
we were educated. We didn't just grab. I look at the difference in going through
Mm.
school and having to learn. I mean, we sang songs like a verb is an action word. An action word is
Yes.
a verb. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Like we did
Mm-hmm.
those things. I think those things are missing today.
Don't forget the
It,
helping verb. Okay, I'm
again,
sorry. Go
we
ahead.
you know everything is so at your fingers and technology driven that education is no longer education. And so what I learned and did K through 12 is different than how I went through school for my bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degree. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the information that I learned K through 12 was relevant and for all of my degrees, it was cut, paste, highlight, Google. You know, it. I wasn't learning anything. I was just regurgitating and reciting. You know, utilizing. You know, word replacements and like we. It was different, and so that's what I think is different. I think we put such a focus on education that we're no longer being educated. So that's what I miss: the education, the engagement, the interaction. We've gotten to everything is online. People aren't really sitting in class engaging with one another anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Even in class now, everybody is on a tablet or a computer or their phone or whatever. It's not the engagement is what I miss when you talk about from the past to modern day.
Okay. What I miss is actually it's. eh, I miss going to the store, even though I can do it now because
You
I've
don't have
gotten late.
to go to the store because you don't go.
I just said that. I just said that. But
You
I
want to
miss
go to the
I
store, you
miss
just go.
I I actually miss going to stop. Like I miss going to the mall, like for like Nordstrom's or I don't know, just random. I miss going Mac, going. I'm sorry, Fenty, Mac back in the day, Fenty. I miss that. I really do. I really do.
I'll put that on the bloopers and edit it out.
Anyway, so
Why
I
you
miss
hear
I miss that a lot. I also miss the looking at a map.
it?
No, like going online to like Rand McNally or whatever that was and printing. Yeah, print. Wait, what?
What was it?
Rand McNally.
Never heard of it.
Okay, one day we got to do like a whole your life, my life thing. But it has to be fun. It has to be fun. It can't just be. It has to be fun because
How
what
old are
you
you?
never heard of it? Really?
How old are you?
You've never heard of Rand McNally?
How old? I've never heard of that. How old are you?
43.
Man,
Why?
I was just asking, inquiring
No,
minds.
why? Because of Rand McNally?
No, because I feel like I'm like, yo, like it's not that big of a difference between our ages.
years, right?
Right.
Right. Exactly. And that's what I love about having this podcast with you. And because I mean, even though we're close in age, the growing up was completely different. Completely different. Because you threw me off with the whole BKs. Shout out to British Knights. Shout out to British Knights. They are not a sponsor, but still shout out to them. I bought some British Knights last year. Devin was like, whoa. Well, he didn't say whoa, but in my mind, he was like, whoa, only rich kids wore those. And I'm like, BK? He's like,
I didn't say
yes.
rich kids. I said Caucasian kids.
Okay. You did.
I did not say nothing about no rich kids. I said
Let me find the footage. I have to find the footage. You did.
I did not say nothing about no rich kids.
You did mention Caucasians, but you also mentioned.
No, not.
You did. And then you brought up all the shoes you used to wear. And then you were like, my mama didn't like me. See, that's you. I know what I'm saying.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Anyway, maybe next time when we do a show, we'll have Devin back up and ready fully. He's here. He's present. But I'm getting like not all of it. Not.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So anyway, okay, we're done with that. Okay. So today just wasn't about finally. Today just wasn't about nostalgia. It was more about remembering who we were before the world became fully digital. And that's all that I have to say about today's topic, which is another topic that backfired on me. So yeah.
I have nothing to add.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to Candid Conversations. I'll do the closing. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to Candid Conversations. Are you over here or over here? You're right here? Okay. This is Devin. I'm Danielle. Wait, you're over there?
No.
I swear.
Destiny, can you hurry up because she's trying to get to her driving lessons.
That part. Thank you, Destiny. I was ready to go about 25 minutes ago. Hey, do you have braids?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, okay. And what hair are you wearing?
Myself. I did it myself.
Okay, but what brand?
What brand of hair?
Yes.
Expression? I don't know.
Okay. We're going to have to get you some Go Naked hair.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. It's okay. It's by Portia Williams from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So
Okay.
yeah, I got you. All right. We could have we could have been done like an hour ago, man. Okay, so listen.
We've only been on an hour, so what are you talking about?
I have 2 hours and 6 minutes.
I have 1 hour and 6 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with your stuff, but okay.
Okay. Well, with that being said, that was his twin, and you do allow her being on camera, right?
She was okay.
Okay, just want to make sure. Hey, obviously she can't go to the mall by herself anymore these days. So, you got to watch people. Okay.
Peace, God bless. Good night.
I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to get to the outro. I need you to learn this stuff. Wait, I'm trying to.
I go to my edges. I'll take this time.
Make sure you throw in parallel parking. Come on. Okay, here we go. Where's the outro? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm normally in my she shed, but I just didn't do that today. And outro. Shout out to the Chris Brown and Usher tour.